Okay, I'm gonna tell you about my morning routine. So, starts in the it starts the night before, right? So I want to wake up anytime between 5:30 and 6 ideally. But sometimes, it goes to 6:30 if I like go out the night before or something. That doesn't happen very often, but um it starts the night before because to wake up between 5:30 and 6, I need to get enough sleep because getting enough sleep is so important to how well the morning routine is executed, right? Because if I don't get enough sleep, I won't feel like okay, I'll just explain it to you. So I wake up, usually I go to sleep around 9 and sometimes earlier, anytime between 8:30 and 9. Sometimes it pushes to 9:30 if I have because usually I have sports after school, so if I have like a cricket training that pushes me to further, or like my parents are at work and then dinner is a bit later, then anytime between 8:30 and 9:30. And then I wake up at 6, let's just say I wake up at 6, go poop, and then I meditate for usually 10 minutes. And then right after I meditate, I will go make my bed, I'll gratitude journal, and then I'll come here and I'll record a video, and usually I record when I sit down here, I usually record 2 or 3 videos, but yeah. And so that's what I'm doing right now. That's exactly what I did this morning. I woke up, pooped, meditated, made my bed, gratitude journaled, and then came here. And now, today, I have a cricket game at 10 o'clock? I have a cricket game at 10, and I have to leave at 9. So, a little bit of the routine will be, messed up by that. But after this, usually, I just do a little bit of exercise, but it's not like a workout. It's just to kind of get me moving, right? Just do some push-ups, do some leg raises just in my living room, just to get me moving a little bit. and then I'll usually read, but this is like up and down. Not always I read in the morning. It'll either be workout, read, or be workout, eat breakfast, and then go to school. So that is my morning routine. When I thought about it, it sounded a lot better in my head than it does when I say it, because when I say it doesn't sound like very much, but just if thinking about it, every single important habit that you need to improve yourself, to improve your mental health, just make your life better in general, I get done in the first hour and a half of my day. I'm getting enough sleep, first of all, and then I meditate, gratitude journal, read, and exercise, and also business work. And the only thing missing from that is getting out into nature. But on school days, I walk to school, and right next to my house is a park, so I usually walk through the park in the morning, so that's getting into nature there. So I feel like just by like 9 o'clock in the morning, everything I need is pretty much finished. And then it just sets me up for a good day. When you start off the day well, you just feel good throughout the rest of the day. Whereas when I wake up and I'm feeling tired because I didn't get enough sleep, and then I meditate, and then I just sit on the couch for a while, and then I end up turning the TV on, and then nothing happens, those days just feel really, you just don't feel good. Obviously I try and do the routine every single day. But obviously sometimes things come up, my parents wake up and they're eating breakfast or something, so I can't record these videos, or I wake up later for any reason, I miss my alarm, something. Things happen. But when you have such a rock solid base, I feel like it's difficult to miss, because it's so simple, right? All I said was meditate, make your bed, gratitude journal, make a video, exercise, and read. And it's like none of that stuff is very difficult. It's all pretty simple, but it's just if you just get up and start doing it, it will be a lot easier. So you can try this if you want. I don't think it's too hard. Like I know a lot of YouTubers are like, oh, my routine is really extreme, so you should try to make an easier one for you. I don't think mine is that hard, to be honest. Maybe meditating for 10 minutes might be a little bit unreasonable for you if you don't meditate at all. I would suggest get the Medito app. That's Medito, and go through the courses. It's like a course type of thing, and each pack is like pack 1 has like 4 videos, and pack 2 has like 10 videos, and you just go through those, and that like teaches you how to meditate and takes you through it, and I feel like that's a good progression to go through. And then after you do that, you just do the daily meditations and just do one. That's what I do now. And then gratitude journaling really doesn't have to be anything. Literally just get a book. I have this small notebook that I just put next to my bed, and when you wake up, or just a little bit after you wake up, or before you go to bed, whenever you want to put it in, just write down a few things you're grateful for. So just now, I just gratitude journaled before this video. So I wrote that I was grateful for how I played cricket yesterday. I was grateful for how my sister helped me with my Rubik's Cube blindfolded memorization. It's a long story. So I'm learning how to solve the Rubik's Cube blindfolded, right? And when you do that, you need like memorize some letters, and you need to turn the letters into words. And my sister was helping me for that. So grateful that she helped me with that. And the last thing was that I'm grateful for the tripod. So the camera right now is on a tripod, and if it wasn't for the tripod, it would be a lot more difficult for me to record these videos. So those are the 3 things I wrote down. Really just random. They don't need to be anything special. No one's gonna read it. It doesn't really matter. It's just you're forcing yourself to think about things that make you happy, right? So I just think that's a nice practice. And yeah, if you don't have a book, if that's your problem and you need to read and you don't have a book, I'd suggest the first book I read was The Magic of Thinking Big, so I highly recommend it. It's a really nice book. I've also read How to Win Friends and Influence People, which is also a really good book. And right now I'm reading Deep Work, and I'm almost finished, and that's a really good book as well. Deep Work is a bit boring, I won't lie. It's like, he talks in a weird way, like very scientific, like professor-y type of way of talking, but anyways. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to get through, but once you get through it, like you'll get on a roll. So yeah, that's my morning routine. Try it out. It will probably make your life a lot better, especially if you're not doing anything or you find it difficult to get through your habits. If you just wake up early and then you just get everything done, you smash it out in the morning, the rest of your day will just feel so much better, and you'll feel so much better about yourself because these habits before you weren't doing in the whole day. You're getting it done in the morning, and I think it really helps to give yourself a short time frame to do it, because then you actually end up doing it now. If you say, oh, I have the whole day to do it, then I feel like you have more chance to just be like, oh, I'll just do it later. But if you say, I need to do it now, I need to do it before I go to work, before I go to school, before I leave for whatever, if you get it done in the morning like that, you are 100 times more likely to get it done, and just 100 times more likely to have a better day throughout. So yeah, hope that helped you. Goodbye.